We should be good. Y'all let me know. We should be good. Audio should be fixed. All that other stuff. We should be good to go 1,000%. Ooh, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They tried to do that to us all year. They're trying to mess with us, act like we didn't know what we was talking about. But you know what? Here we go. Nikola Jokic. Not just the one-time MVP. Last year, they said the only reason that Nikola Jokic won MVP, was because everybody around him got hurt. Everyone around him got hurt. And then they tried to tell us that the only reason that he didn't win MVP is because Joel Embiid didn't play enough games. LeBron James didn't play enough games. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, they didn't have good enough teams. But then now, come back. Nikola Jokic, after winning MVP last season, says that I'm going to do you one better. Not only am I going to have another great performance, I'm going to have a historic performance. Not only am I going to prove my doubters wrong, I'm going to give them a show they ain't never seen before. I'm going to do some things they've never seen before. And here we are. Nikola Jokic, back to back. Back to back. There's no other conversation to be had. There's nothing else to be said. Back to back. You ain't got to love it. You ain't got to like it. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to support it. But what you will do is put some respect on that man's name and call him like the title says he is. Back to back MVP. No matter what you say, no matter what you're talking about. Now, there's no more discussion. One of 13 players in NBA history to win back-to-back MVPs. One of 13 players to win back-to-back MVP. One of 15 players to win the MVP award more than one time. So whatever you want to say, however you might feel, all that is secondary. All that is secondary. Whatever you think about the matter, the facts of the matter you got to deal with, that's the back-to-back MVP. Despite what everybody was trying to say about him, despite how everybody was saying the Denver media didn't know what they was talking about, despite the fact that all year on Twitter, I was telling folks, you need to be aware. You need to be on the lookout. You need to put your binoculars on. You need to let your eyes tell you the truth. He's an elite scorer, an elite rebounder, an elite passer, an elite playmaker, and he was a good defender this year. And he took a team without Michael Porter Jr., without Jamal Murray to the 6th seed, 48 wins. 48 wins. When everybody was doubting and they didn't think that he could do it. They didn't think he was the type of player to put on those performances. And here we are. So everybody, they can say whatever they want. Everybody can find a way to cope and deal with it. Trust me, Nick Wright sure is coping. Trust me, Antoine Walker sure is coping. Trust me, Kendrick Perkins sure is coping. Trust me, Tim Legler, Brian Windhorst, they all coping. Every single one of them. But the facts of the matter are, you ain't going to be able to talk about Nikola Jokic unless you say he got not just one MVP award, 2 MVPs, 2 MVP awards. So say what you want. The hardware speaks for itself. Whenever you address me, just make sure you address me correct. 2-time MVP award winner. Oh, they mad. And we so glad. Just make sure you addressing me the way I ought to be addressed. Back to back. NBA MVP award winner. And guess what? You can say the advanced analytics. You can say the raw data. Oh, he has the highest PER of all time. The highest box plus minus of all time. He got the first season of 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 500 assists, and 100 steals in the season. You can say 27.1 points a game, 13.8 rebounds a game, 7.9 assists per game. We've never seen a stat line like that. Oh, you could say he led his team in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals, and field goal percentage. You could say he was top 10 in the NBA in total points, total rebounds, total assists, field goal percentage, and steals this year. You could say all that. But guess what? Any one of those reasons is why he's the back-to-back MVP. And, you know, a lot of the dialogue around Nikola Jokic has always been incorrect. I mean, 4 years ago, the 2018-19 season, folks were saying he was a really good player, but is he of the same caliber of players as Damian Lillard and players like that? Anthony Davis was clearly a better player. They said that. So he gets first-team All-NBA 2018-19. He goes to the playoffs. He loses in the playoffs in the second round. Has a great Game 7. Nobody comes up to help him in that Game 7. And then people are questioning, 25-13-8 first playoff series. Let's see if we can do it again. The next year, Nikola Jokic comes out. And then he takes them to the conference finals, coming back from 3-1 twice versus the Utah Jazz and Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and then the LA Clippers, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. And then, after that, he goes on a rampage in the regular season, loses Jamal Murray, and he's still great. He still puts up the numbers. He still averages 26.34. He averaged 11 rebounds and 8.3 assists. Never before seen. Him, Russell Westbrook, and Oscar Robertson, only players with similar stat lines as that. But then even then, not good enough. So this year he says 27.1, 13.8, 7.9. And even then, folks still got a reason to hate. Like I told y'all all season, it's not about basketball with Nikola Jokic. People don't hate him because of basketball context. They don't hate him because of those conversations. They hate on him because they don't think that a player in this market with limited athletic ability should be able to dominate the NBA like he is. But guess what? He is. Hey, shout out. We got a super chat in the house. Paul Severance, all the love from LA Cam. Jokic is the MVP and the best player on earth. Your channel is up to 893,000 views. Keep up the amazing content. Hey, y'all, shout out to y'all. Shout out to every single one of y'all. Matter of fact, drop it in the chat when you found the channel. That's huge news. Shout out in the chat. Whenever you can. Let me know when you found this channel. That's huge news to me, man. That actually means a lot to me. 893 views on this channel total. Y'all, we still figuring stuff out. We still on the up and up in the world. We still making it happen, but yet here we are. We almost have 1 million total views on this channel, man. That's big time. That means a lot to me, man, because y'all mean a lot to me, man. Y'all make this channel special. Y'all make the Swipa Cam and the Swipa Gang channel fine, man. Like, y'all make it work. Y'all make it beautiful, man. Like, the community we got is great. The stuff that we do on Twitter, the Twitter Spaces, man. I got some surprises for y'all, man. I got a huge interview coming up, man. It's gonna be because of y'all. There's some people that have been reaching out. Just so y'all know, man. There's some people reaching out, bro. We really try to do something special, and it's because of y'all. So shout out to y'all, man, big time. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Somebody said they was here before the Aaron Gordon trade. People saying they found the channel last year. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, what we have experienced. People that have been a part of this process, man, like, we have watched as Nikola Jokic has been disrespected multiple times, the way he's been talked about, the way his MVP season was talked about last year. And now here we are. Another MVP. Even better season. Look, it don't matter what people say to you. When people address you, tell them back to back. That's all that matters. Because everybody can have an opinion. People can say what they want. People can say whatever they want. The facts You can't take away the verdict. You see, the Philadelphia fans wanted to take away democracy. They wanted to stop the count. They wanted to stop the vote. They wanted to stop the vote. But you can't. He's that good. It don't matter how angry you get. He's that freaking good. Shout out to Nikola Jokic, man. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to y'all. 2015 and on, y'all know what the deal was. Y'all have been riding with Nikola Jokic 2015. Since 2014, he was drafted. 2015, when he first stepped on the court. December 15, 2016, when he entered in the starting lineup. You all have been a part of this process. So anybody that got something smart to say, you tell them, hey, back to back. And that's what matters, man. Can't nobody take it away from you, bro. They're going to be hating. They're going to say what they want. Nick Wright going to say what they want. Brian Windhorst, Tim Legler, all these folks. The majority of MVP voters, though, they know. They voted him MVP. They voted him MVP because they know who he is. They know what he's made of. And they've seen it. Not just in the playoffs. Not just in the playoffs. In the regular season, dominating. And everybody that's always questioning, can he do it when the big time comes? Can he do it in the pressure moment? He's 3-1 in career game sevens, 24, 16-7 in those games. This year versus Draymond Green, the best defender of his era. 31 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 57% shooting. Last 3 games of the series, 35, 15, and 6 on 65% shooting. But folks always got something to say. But it don't matter. Hey, it don't matter. I appreciate y'all. Hey, shout out to the Sixers fans in here. Hey, for real, man. That's that big time. Congrats. Back-to-back MVPs. It is what it is. Y'all can say what y'all want. But you got to talk about them right. Put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on the Swipa gang community. Put some respect on the folk who know basketball. The analytics tell the story. The eye tests tell the story. The counting stats tell the story. Any metric you want to use. It's been Nikola Jokic, and it's about Nikola Jokic, and that's why he's the MVP. Ain't no media bias. I'm sure that y'all don't realize this, but the Denver Nuggets don't have a huge fan base outside of Denver. They don't. They got an international now. The Denver Nuggets don't have a huge media presence either, so the fact that they had to resort to saying that there's a media bias for Denver, it shows you they don't know what they're talking about. But it is what it is, man. We happy. We celebrating. Back-to-back MVP. 27.1, 13.8, 7.9 on 65% from twos this year. 66% true shooting. 100 steals this year. Hey, man. Call it what you want. Just make sure you call me right. Hey, Serbian Sun Devil, shout out for the super sticker. Shout out for the super sticker, Serbian Sun Devil. Shout out for the super sticker. Hey, man. Generational greatness. Generational greatness. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Again, we have been saying since November that this was going to happen. Since November, we've been saying this is going to happen. And then folks been telling us that we didn't know what we was talking about. They've been telling us you didn't know what you was talking about. But here we go. I just feel good. I don't have to tell y'all. I feel good. The season didn't end how we wanted it to. We thought Jamal Murray was coming back. We thought Michael Porter Jr. would be available all year. But that's all it is. But guess what? Next year, don't be surprised if he's vying for a 3rd straight MVP. Do not be surprised if he's vying for a 3rd straight MVP, because that's what historically great players do. Next year, Lord willing, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, whoever they trade to get that shooting guard, whether it be Josh Hart, whether it be KCP, whether it be whoever else they want to get. Next year, they could if they won 48 games this year without Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, could they win 60 games next year? 60? Could they win 60 games next year with all of them in the lineup? And if they do, I'll be scared. If they do, I will be scared out of my mind. because there's a real chance that Nikola Jokic get 3 straight MVPs. But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me, y'all. Hey, man, Swipa gang, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all my folks. Y'all my people. Y'all made it happen. Y'all made this whole thing special. So let nobody tell you different. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Y'all made this happen. Y'all pushed the narrative. You told the truth. Nikola Jokic, hey, call me what you want. Call me what you want. But what you will call me, back to back MVP. I see y'all on the other side, champions.